Welcome guys to one more live.
Answer, please. Come out and answer. Why your daughter come out say she not take no chemo? I know you not answer. You come out for somebody that come out for you. We do a dance on table and dance in their house. You rush out for them. But you cannot rush out for a person that asks you why your daughter say you're lying. And they no, you know, they can't keep you no more. You bypass it. And no, you're listening. Because you're over here. And you hear it all over. You come out when you see mixy, put up the post with your daughter. You never talk about the post with your daughter. What you do? Because the man, the crippled boy, come out and say Tommy Faye behind that page. You come up with Tommy Faye. Tommy Faye, I laugh for the whole of them. And me know who's behind that page and Tommy Faye. Because first and foremost, when you listen to that page has a family. That page has kids, children. Tommy Faye don't have no people. If you go down on the page and you see how that person talk, that person said said one of these brothers come up for their children. Even though they don't know them, the children don't know their family. But they came out and defending their children. That they don't have a child. That they have two children.
Guys, remember before and over this, so guys, YouTube and we're going to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Go like, share, and subscribe, guys. For and maybe look at thumbs up, please.
Here, that only know she 3 page. She have a normal page plus the two black page with she black man. Make it make sense. But because Uno just want to people for answer Uno and sooner, that's why you want people to call their name. So the life when they come up in the party now, we make a shit load of money. That was a good life. I may never tell a story. Because it come out of the data mouth. Nobody not talk about it because they see the truth. Because if me I tell lie, that means they might call them daughter liar. If them they come out and say you tell too much lie for my daughter, she's taking chemo. That means say you don't respect your daughter. That means say you're calling your daughter lied. All when she come and contact it. So you see, me like to beat people with the truth to keep them down. When me come up with the story, you know, see, then go up a pitching rooftop, then go up a rat trap business, pitching business. You know, see, because them a look for it, them a look for. Them claim say them not like the shading, but they love the shading because the shading keep them going. You know, see, the shading keep them going because if it wasn't for the shading, they wouldn't be alive today. Them page would have dead and boring, and they would have end up in a dust. So they know what they are doing. They are poking the beer for the beer to come out and shade them. They know so the beer now go talk. They know say certain beer out there now go call them name. But they're waiting for a shade. And when the shade comes, here comes the beer. Because they see the beer and do things that them can do and they in their feelings. See the Sophie over this up. I promote early but Sophie says, go and buy a birdie bud. It's 15 pounds a piece. But don't get too much because it's sweet. Birdie bud, birdie bud, birdie. So here comes bad mind and everything forward. Are the perfect. My day I sit down and me I pray the situation with TikTok boss. As the dog start elevate so and start get a little light and shine upon it. So here comes bad mind and everything forward. Are the perfect example for sure is this. There's a ghetto you live in Jamaica, bro. You see when you start elevate, you have to lift up from the place where you forward from. Because the place where you forward from are them same people there are gonna start that fight against you. Why do you feel like as I get to you start rise, as a local artist rise, from start by GU10. Because of them same situation, and see people them running bad minding. TikTok boss just start get look like shine pan him and the same people in bad minding. See them a say man I'll come mass up and react. I tell you that to move and them thing there. You see which part you forward from, let me tell you this, a king never get crowned in a hometown. We know we love the ghetto and we don't want leave the ghetto and we don't want turn back on the ghetto. But sometimes we have to love the ghetto from a distance so we start elevate. Let me tell you that. Because the same ghetto will make you reach back a square one. Because the same people them around you don't want to see you reach nowhere. Because you know how long them a fight and them can't reach nowhere. Look a light start shining for you. And the crabby and barrel mentality. You know, see them always a kill out the youth them in the ghetto. We make the big dance them keep. We're bringing different type of people who can help people from outer road or from foreign. The man we are bringing the girl them for the corner and them man them ever kill out. Bro, listen to me man, stop text it from the ghetto youth them when you see the ghetto youth them start rise. That's why no progressive youth now go there in the ghetto car from once the youth them start elevate, the youth them have a cut. Elevation brings segregation. TikTok boss, if you can't leave, you leave, bro. You hear that the man of all him youth them and them thing that are going to too wicked charge it, believe me dog. Me there I sit down and me I pray the situation with TikTok boss. As the dog start elevates and start getting a little light and shine upon him. So here comes bad mind and everything are forward. Are the perfect example for sure. See, as I get to you living in Jamaica, bro. You see, when you start elevate, you have to lift up from the place where you're forward from. You see the place where you're forward from, and them same people there are going to start that fight against.
Guys, me a big little thumbs up, guys. Me begging for like, share, and subscribe, guys.
What do you feel like as I get to you start rise, as a local artist rise, so you might start by GUN? Because of the same situation, the same people around him bad minded. TikTok boss just start get local light shine upon him and the same people in bad minded. See them a say man I'll come mass up and react. I tell you that for move and them thing there. You see which part you forward from, I'm telling you this, I think never get grown in my hometown.
True.
We know we love the ghetto and we don't want leave the ghetto and we don't want turn back on the ghetto. But sometimes we have to love the ghetto from a distance so we start elevate. Let me tell you that. Because the same ghetto will make you reach back a square one. Because the same people them around you don't want to see you reach nowhere. Because you know how long them a fight and them can't reach nowhere. A little light start shining for you. And the crabby and barrel mentality. You know, see them always a kill out the youth them in the ghetto. We make the big dance them keep. We're bringing different type of people who can help people from outer road or from foreign. The man we are bringing the girl them for the corner and them man them ever kill out. Bro, listen to me man, stop text it from the ghetto youth them when you see the ghetto youth them start rise. That's why no progressive youth now go there in the ghetto car from once the youth them start elevate, the youth them have a cut. Because elevation brings segregation. TikTok boss, if you can't leave, you leave, bro. You hear that the man of all him youth them and them thing that are too wicked charge it, believe. We put you 2 days ago, you cannot answer it. Come out and answer why your dad come out she not. No, you not answer. You come out for somebody that come out for you. We do a dance on table and dance in their house. You rush out for them. But you cannot rush out for a person that asks you why your daughter say you're lying. And it's not no, you know, they can't keep on the more. Your bypass. No, you're listening. Are you over here? And you hear it all over. You come out and you see mixy. Put up post with your daughter. But you never talk about the post with your daughter. What you do? Because the man, the crippled boy, come out and say Tommy Faye behind that page. You come up for Tommy Faye. Tommy Faye, I laugh for the whole of you. Because me know who is behind that page and Tommy Faye. Because first and foremost, when you listen to that page has a family. That page has kids, children. Tommy Faye not have a picnic. If you go down on that page and you see how that person talk, that person said that person That person said one of these bloggers had come up for their children, even though they don't know them, the children don't know them family, but they came out and defended them children. I'm afraid don't have a child. I'm afraid have 2 page out here that only know she you 3 page. She have a normal page plus the 2 blogging page with she black man. Make it make sense. But because only just want to people for answer on and sooner, that's why you continue to call their name. You see the life when we come up with the data now, we make a shitload of money. That was a good life.
Mm-hmm.
I may never tell story because it come out of the data now. Nobody not talk about it because they see the truth. Because if me tell lie, that means it might call them data lie. Mm-hmm. If them they come out and say you tell too much lie for my daughter, she's taking chemo. That means you don't respect your daughter. That means you call your daughter lie. All when she come and contact it. So you see, me like to beat people with the truth to keep them dumb. When me come up with the story, you see them go up pitching rooftop, then go up rat trap business, pitching business. You know see, because them a look for it, them a look big. Then claim say them not like the shading, but they love the shading because the shading keep them going. You know see, the shading keep them going because if it wasn't for the shading, they wouldn't be alive today. Them page would have dead and boring, and they would have end up in a dust. So they know what they are doing. They are poking the beer for come out and shade them. They know say the beer now go talk. They know say certain beer out there now go call their name.
Mm-hmm.
But then wait for a shade. And when the shade come, here comes the video. Because they see the beer and do things that they can do and they in their feelings. See the Sophie over this up. I promote early bird.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie say, go up by a birdie pod. It's 50 pound a piece. But don't get too much because it's sweet. Birdie pod, birdie pod, birdie. Eat my dog. My day I sit down and me a and then with a
There are several public health concerns surrounding consuming this chicken that was found in the container. For one, it is
Good night,
unclear how
Merlin.
long that the container has been adrift or beached, and the chicken has undoubtedly been exposed to uncontrolled temperatures. Without proper refrigeration, raw poultry rapidly becomes a breeding ground for dangerous bacteria such as salmonella. There's a high risk of contamination. The chicken may now be contaminated with salmonella, E. coli, listeria, and other harmful bacteria. These bacteria can cause serious foodborne illnesses, especially in children, the elderly, and persons with compromised immune systems, such as cancer patients and diabetics. There's no guarantee of safe handling. The products may not have been inspected or cleared at the point of origin, nor have they been inspected and cleared by the Ministry of Health with the Veterinary Services Division. There is no assurance of proper food handling or hygiene since they were retrieved directly from a damaged shipping container and carried away by individuals under unsanitary conditions. To the individuals who removed the boxes of chicken from the container, please do not consume or sell this meat. Safely dispose of it, as eating or distributing it could lead to widespread illnesses. To the general public, be vigilant. If you are purchasing chicken from street vendors or food establishments, ask questions. Ensure the source of the meat is reputable, and if in doubt, do not consume it. To food business operators and vendors, selling or preparing meals with chicken of unknown and unverified origin is not only unethical, it is dangerous and could result in public health violations or prosecution. As the opposition spokesman on health, I urge the Ministry of Health and Wellness, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries, the Ministry of Commerce, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force to immediately investigate and seize the container to safely dispose of the remaining goods to prevent further risk to public health.
My people, yeah.
Stop using ChatGPT like everyone else and do this instead. To the women over 50 who don't know how to use AI. Tomorrow morning we're starting.
People, it look like say the shooting start again. Alright, now make it understand say 2 men has died following Friday evening's drive-by shooting on a hard street in Montego Bay, St. James. They are 27-year-old security guard Malik McDonald of a hard street address and 29-year-old Exodus Dunkley of Flagstaff in Parish. Both men were reportedly part of a group that was at the intersection of Hart Street and Karen Alley Avenue when a silver Toyota Accent motor car drove up. It is said that men alighted from the vehicle armed with high-powered rifles and opened fire at the group. They then escaped in the waiting motor vehicle. People, when the shooting subsided, 7 individuals were found suffering from gunshot wounds. They were taken to hospital where Dunkley was pronounced dead and McDonald was admitted in serious condition and later succumbed to his injuries. Police say they are looking at different leads in the matter and are urging individuals to come forward to assist in the investigation. People, shortly after the shooting, the police in Barnet Town were called to deal with another matter where 2 men were shot. One man has subsequently died and the other remains hospitalized. People, it look like say Montego Bay turn up, later got turn over right now because one incident in the drive-by incident, 9 persons were shot, 2 fatally seen, and in another incident, 2 persons were shot, 1 fatally. So 9 and 2 are 11, and 2 are 1 and 3. So 11 persons were shot in Montego Bay, St. James, and 3 out of the 11 persons died. This not normal. People, 11 persons got gunshot, And member say you have 11 family member right now you want reprisal. So you know how that go. The scheme turn up because if you understand say people get a stray shot. This normal down the people. The shooting took up again. People, if you're outside on the road, please look out on your eye keenly. Because when them things are going on, just look out for more shooting on top of shooting. Because some people now sit down and take them something alight. You have people right now when I just one thing they on their head have to kill back somebody. So nobody feel like I said this happened and it got just stop so and more killing on top of killing. So people look out on your eye. They feel like any which part but then in that place. I want that fact. Any which part in Jamaica. Because when I kill money or something and I run go somewhere else go hide. Man from over here so here send it there and then gone over the gone fire shot too. So anywhere you're there, anything can happen. Okay. Now, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Wallace said his administration should take credit for the policies which have resulted in a reduction of murders. Dr. Wallace says making the government appear ineffective does not benefit the country. The Prime Minister also says he still aspires for the day when Jamaicans can sleep with their windows and doors open. You know, hear people? The Prime Minister said he still aspires for the day when Jamaicans can sleep with their windows and doors open.
I read quite curiously an article which said politicians should take no credit for the reduction in murders. Yet, the Andrew Holness-led administration was unmercifully battered before Minister of National Security when the numbers were going in the wrong direction. We must be careful of this urge that we have inside us to make government look ineffectual. It is of no benefit to anyone to have ineffective government. It is a government that you elect that has administered your affairs so that we can have revenues, make the largest allocations in the national security budget, develop the policies, select the leaders, and give guidance to the police and the military to have the impact that we are having now. It didn't happen without the instrumental, deliberate, and direct
Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Come, give me a
I
thumbs
know I'm
up.
saying things that are jarring, confronting, but I must, because the risk of leaving it to your own devices could be dangerous. Yes, so the Andrew Holness-led administration is presiding over a 35% reduction year-over-year. Presided over a 19% reduction last year and a 7% reduction the year before. We intend to drive this down to below the regional average of 16 per 100,000 based on the murder rate. Now, can you imagine a Jamaica where that is now a new reality? My job is to see things as they are, to be very practical. But it doesn't stop me from being aspirational. Aspire. I dream, but only when I'm sleeping. Otherwise, I'm visioning with my eyes open. And my vision for Jamaica is that you will be able to sleep with your windows and doors open.
Oh my
I don't
God.
take it back. It's aspirational, and we must have ambition to make Jamaica a peaceful country, which is our destiny and our future. A robust economy requires safety and security. Indeed, you can't grow your economy if there is insecurity. And that has been a challenge for Jamaica for the last 4 decades, if not more. But certainly within the last 3 decades, crime and violence, insecurity has been a challenge to our economy. We could be growing at 5% or more were it not for the impact of the security issues that we face. We have achieved today a remarkable reduction in crime as indexed by the murder rate. There are 35% fewer murders today than today last year. And there are those who will say, I still don't feel safe. And that might be the case. There is always a lag when it comes to these matters of security. lap-up surveys are always a paradox. When you ask people, have you ever been a victim of crime? Have you seen crime in your community? The percentage is usually a very high no. But then when you ask, what's your greatest concern? Crime. And that's because fear imagined is as real as fear experienced. And so if every day you're fed a diet of fear, whether or not you experience it or imagine it, it is going to have that impact on your outlook and your perception. And so as the administration, we cannot give in to the proclivity and tendency to accentuate the negatives only.
People, here you have it from the Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, taking credit for the 35% reduction in crime. Now, listen keenly. If you are interested to see the video of the shooting incident in Montego Bay, St. James, there is a link in the comment section for the video. Just click on the link. It is going to lead you to a group, and in that group you can find the video. But when you join the group, you don't have to ask for the video. Just wait until you see the video pop up, because once you join the group, you see the video, automatically you are gonna see it. Big up on yourself in a real life. Stay tuned to my channel, and please press the like button on the video. Also, share with your friends and families and tell them about Juba on the ends. Make them come subscribe. Big up on yourself in a real life. I'm out.
Unlock the GoDaddy Aero experience when you purchase a domain and let AI do that.
Now, people, 4 men died as a result of injuries they sustained in a single vehicle crash along the rail over Maynooth in Sydney area on Saturday morning. Assistant Commissioner Dr. Gary Mackenzie, commanding officer of the Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, said that the incident occurred about 6:40 a.m. in the vicinity of the Cool Oasis service station. ACP Mackenzie said driver error and speeding were factors which led to the crash.
What we have been able to gather is that a white Benz motor car was traveling along the road towards Ouchurus when the driver attempted to negotiate a right bend at a very fast rate of speed. He was not able to negotiate the corner. Instead, the vehicle went to the left of the roadway, collided with one tree, then went on to collide with two other trees. We recognize that this particular crash was as a result of extreme carelessness. A driver who is attempting to make a corner must slow down and approach it in a careful manner and ensure that he or she is able to negotiate it safely so that they will not be in a crash. We have to be much more careful on the roadway and stop giving away our lives in a needless manner.
People, all me can tell you say this accident here, and a one normal accident. As you can see on the screen, the car almost crushed out, and the 4 men fall up like 4 sheets in the car. This car is not a Probox. This car is a Mercedes Benz. You get to understand, so it's a brand new Mercedes Benz. So you know, say everything on it a click. Them carry faster than Usain Bolt. You know, if you press down your foot too far on the gas pedal, you shoot off.
I saw them carry a steer. Easily pick up speed. But when it has speed, people, and any driver can control that. And here, and them enter the corner too hard, and whoever drive the car, and the result is death. 4 of them dead on the spot because the impact, Yo, which part of the car go? Normal. See him? The car come in a tree, on top of a tree, and end up in a one gully, and it look like say between 2, 3. Boy, may I tell you, this not normal. May their soul rest in peace. May their soul rest in peace, and condolences goes out to the 4 families, friends, and well wishers. This is normal, people. If you don't want to see footage, them can show up on here. Link in the comment section, and you can find the videos and pictures in the group. But before I leave, me I beg you to press the like button on the video. And a Christian lady sent me a message, right? And she's saying that you have some people now, or you have women, see, women, we are Christian, then we stay in our abusive relationship for years. Then we stay in our relationship with a man, we are give her about years. But if they ain't got church and the pastor go on some type of way, or somebody in that church where they don't like, they want left the church. Some of them baptized and want turn back and talk about pastor this, pastor that. You get me I say? So then turn them back on God because of man. But a man with them they with as a woman now. A Christian woman, they with a man, the man treat her right and she still has stay in a relationship with her treat her right. But one mistake in her church and she want left. So she's saying, why you not left the man when I treat you good? Just like how you left out of the church because pastor no good, or maybe one church sister or a church brother no good with you. Talk to the people. Anyway, listen this.
You know, say as child of God, we shaky. And when me say we, me mean me. You might wonder why me say that, right? Let me explain. You ever in a relationship with a man or a woman, and no matter what they do, you continue to go back. The woman do this to you and do that to you till you go back. You give your body till I go back. The man kill you with body till I go back. You know that beat you till the answer and you still going back. But you're in a church now and you expect not all of it happen. You're in a church and as well as a brother offend you, you take up yourself and gone. When a sister offend you, you take up yourself and you're gone. The pastor offend you, you take up yourself and you're gone. Turn your back on God completely. And you chat this about church people, you chat that about church people. But what I want to ask is that why when time you're in a relationship and the man or the woman not have killer with bun and batabuzi, you still go back. But guess what? Because of people, you turn your back on God. Because of people, you stop God church. Because of people, you stop pray. Because of people, you leave the presence. Come on now, we need to stop it. As child of God, we need to stay in the presence of God. No matter when, no matter what man of God doing nothing. We vex with man, make we vex with God. God not doing nothing. Just like when you go back to the 50, really, the to God all when you have 50 problem. Alright?
Alright guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bye guys. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye. Guys, remember